Hello everyone! I'm so sorry about that. I don't know, as soon as I went to turn my computer on, or to turn my camera on, it decided to do the thing. And so I'm sorry about that. Hello everyone! Hello, how are you guys? Happy Monday! How are you guys doing today? What have I missed in chat? Mr. Kennedy, congratulations on getting first. You might want to try and do that again before anyone else snags it, if you're still here. So, Mr. Kennedy, thank you for redeeming first. Diagoose, thank you for redeeming second.
I'm first, woohoo!
Congratulations on getting first this time, Diagoose. Urkamus, thank you so much for the lurk. Royal Fade, hello, how are you? Carrot King, welcome in.
Ha, you got here second. Be quick next time, Pepe.
Urkamus, thank you so much for redeeming redeeming the words. Redeeming second, thank you. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure I'm on mute right now, so you have no idea that my words just failed me, right? The fire spirits are messing with the stream, something like that, probably. Smack the computer, put it in rice. I'll try that next time, thank you. I mean, I was sort of trying to beat the 90-second reconnect time limit, so I didn't have time for that, but next time. Royal Fate, thank you for being here! You should be sorry, OMG, I've never seen such unprofessional... Hi, 3D, welcome in! I'm so sorry for disappointing you. Yeah, so how are you all doing today? How is your guys' Monday going? What's new? How's life? So disappointed. I know, I'm just a disappointing streamer in general. I understand. I'm glad that you guys put up with me anyways. Yeah. Besides my massive letdown just now, what's new? Do you guys have any feelings that you would like to share? Miserable, you're not going to talk about it, you know the gist. I don't need to get into it, watching random stream stuff is better. Totally understand. I'm very sorry for what you're going through right now, and I really hope that hanging out here can maybe take your mind off things and elevate the mood a little bit. You don't have emotions or else you'd share it, but you do have pizza, so you can share that. I'd love some pizza. Thank you for the metaphorical pizza. Sharing is, in fact, caring. Do I have anything to share? Story-wise, anyways. I don't think so. I mean, I did the fire eating stream over the weekend, so I think most of y'all saw that. Awesome, and OMG, you want to just hang out in your backyard? Please don't do that, but I'm glad that you liked my backyard. Yeah, I did take a shower before my stream. You can normally tell, because every single time I take a shower right before stream, people comment on how shiny my forehead is. So my goal for this stream is to make my personality shine brighter than my forehead. How am I doing so far? Yeah, it's really, really hot in here. And yeah, you're just accepting the sweat from the heat now for your shiny head. It's actually lotion. It might also be sweat, but it's mostly from the lotion. I used to work for a music equipment rental place, and there was one party that was in someone's backyard, and they did a thing every year, and there was a girl who juggled fire, so you made sure you got put on that job every time. That sounds awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, when I used to actually work as a fire eater, we would go to all of these really, really cool houses. We did a lot of charity events where we were just sort of like working outside of bars and stuff, or on the street. But then there was a couple times where we would be sent to these like really, really rich mansion-like houses. And it would just be a lot of fun. I saw some pretty cool houses while I was working as a fire eater. Those were the days. Unfortunately, my mentor ended up being psycho, so I couldn't keep working with her. You're not gonna creep in your yard or something? I mean, you'd love to hang out and watch me play with fire and eat fruit and chill at the pool or whatever. If you have a party, you want to be there. Alright, I'll let you know. I'm not really big on throwing parties, though, in my parents' house. Pelagris, hello! But you're on the other side of the continent? That's also a very good point. You know, I think... you know how a couple weeks ago I asked if anyone had heard of, Rage Cage? Oh, lovely. Wait, seriously? I guess the stream did restart, so it wanted to do ads again. Alright, well, I guess I'll just... Should I just try and make eye contact with the camera for the next however long until you guys come back, for the people that are not experiencing ads right now? I used to be the record eye staring contest holder in my high school. I would literally just have tears streaming down my face and I would still be okay.
I love my daddy, my superhero.
Diagoose, thank you so much for the gifted sub, I appreciate you! Pelagris, tonight we are going to be playing UnderTale. I'm going to be finishing my pacifist playthrough. Yeah. True pacifist. I did the, like, dirty pacifist family ending, and then now I'm getting a true pacifist ending. Ad over. Welcome back. I was just explaining what we're gonna be doing, which is, I'm gonna be, trying to defeat... Oh, that reminds me, I need to let Zircon know that I'm doing this. I always forget. I offer to let relevant people know, and then I forget, but I always give that disclaimer too. Should I what? Wait, what did I say that I looked confused? I'm told that I look confused a lot during my streams, so that's probably not a new thing for you guys to witness. I get confused all the time. Oh yeah, passive... Yeah, I just forget the terminology sometimes. Because when I was looking things up but trying not to get spoilers, I saw some people describe the run that I just did as the dirty pacifist, and then other people who were in my stream are referring to it as the family ending. So now I'm trying to get the true pacifist ending. You come from a Brazilian family that is throwing a party in your house by default, so like the idea of just hanging out in someone's yard and eating fruit and fire is totally casual. I mean, I feel like I've done that before. I don't know if I've done it here though. I've gone to... I used to play rugby, as I've talked about a couple different times, and most people don't know that rugby has 3 seasons every year and they're back-to-back. So it's season, and then end of season party, and then another season, and then a party, and then another season, and then a party, and then you have 2 months off, and then it starts over again. And so at the end of your party for rugby every year, which means I did 9 seasons of rugby, we would have a bonfire and I would teach the other girls on my team how to eat fire, and it was sort of our tradition. But that would be at the beach. And then there was also the pool party. There was a girl on my team whose brother was on the guys' team, and they had a really cool house with like fruit and stuff and a pool and a hot tub and fire pit, and they would have a pool party. I told you guys about my first drinking story involved that party. The guys would get to stay, and the girls would all be kicked out after a certain time, and it would be a sleepover for the guys, and it was a legendary. The stories of those sleepovers were absolutely legendary, and not necessarily in a fun way. Actually, not in a fun way. It sounded like no one actually enjoyed going to these parties, but they just sort of did it. It was like the type of party where people needed to duct tape their eyeballs open because if they fell asleep, bad things would happen to them. And you think it was 1999, your mom counted the number of people that lived in your house. They had to have stayed there at least a week. She had qualifications to make the list. We don't have a huge house or anything, a normal 4-bedroom suburban American house. She counted just for that year, and it's something like 50 people. Yikes! That is too much! Oh my gosh. My mom has a thing about Thanksgiving, and she sort of is like a petty thing, which I don't want to go into too many details about why it's petty, but it's like a petty thing to a different family member. She likes to invite the entire family over, and when I was younger I didn't understand her reasoning behind it, so I hated it, because we don't have a big house either. There's 3 bedrooms and then an office that could be a bedroom, but no one lives in there. It's like a 3-bedroom house. And we've had up to like 40 or 50 people over for Thanksgiving, and as an introverted, depressed little kid, that many people that I don't know very well, all up in my space, was just bad. And I hated it, and I despised it. I threw tantrums every year because I hated it so much. Now I sort of understand, so it's like I'm more accepting, but just that many people in one house is too many people. Did you not feel that? I feel like you mentioned at one point that you're an extrovert, didn't you? So just for laughs, you saw something adorable recently, a toddler serenading his stepdad by going full-on Jack Black Peaches parody in the store you guard. In the store you guard because he wanted a Nerf gun. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. This was something that happened in real life, not on like TikTok or whatever. That is an amazing thing to see in real life. Yeah, you're super mega extrovert. You literally built a music festival up to over 20k people. You built a music festival, like in real life? That's cool. I lived in a house, when I lived in Northern California, my house just ended up, like, it didn't start this way. It was a really big house in a college area, and we would host live music every now and then because there's a lot of small bands. And then a neighbor, one of my roommates was a computer science major, and he made a website. Hang on, before I lose my train of thought. Pelagris, the most important question here. Did he get the Nerf gun? Because that's what matters. Did it work? But this house, I don't live there and the building isn't there anymore, so I feel like it's okay to tell you guys what this is. If you look up the Fortress Arcada that used to be my house, there's a website to it where people could pay for tickets online, book shows like a couple weeks or months in advance, and it was like, my house was literally a venue where we had people in and out all the time, and I worked graveyard over the weekend, so I wasn't able to go to those parties very often, and people would literally, like, I'd get home from work around 2 a.m. when the party was winding down, and there'd be bouncers who'd be like, hey, who do you know here? Have you paid for a ticket? I'm like, I fucking live here. I just got off work, let me in. No one questioned me on that. I would have absolutely expected them to be like, do you actually live here? Are you just trying to get into the house? It worked! Oh my gosh, that's awesome! That is so cool. That dad, like, I love their dynamic. That dad is total, like, that's awesome. Yep. I didn't start it. You went to the second one. It was about 300 people. A few years later, you'd taken over the whole thing. By the time you quit running it, it was up to 20,000 people. That is so cool. That's awesome. Saw the kid at the checkout after your patrol with Nerf gun. That's so cool. Mr. Kennedy, I'm glad you were able to get a little bit of a nap. You lost your first, I'm sorry. Thank you for redeeming first in my last stream that my computer crashed and that didn't work out. I'm sorry. You totally get credit though. The funniest part was the guy was like, "Oh, so I'm daddy now, huh?" Right, because it was stepdad. Nice. Good for him. I'm glad that they have that type of relationship. Liam, why are you grumbling? You've got my foot space. Toby isn't even in here because you managed to trick him into leaving. You're like, you got the bed and everything. Why are you grumbling at me right now? Stop it. Leo is my dog, in case anyone is confused as to who I'm speaking to right now. Oh, yours is to... Wait, what? Okay, so... Wait, it's not frozen, right? No, my computer's just acting weird. My laptop is slowly fading away. Ellie, thank you for your service. We will say recently you dodged a bullet in the almost literal sense. You were off duty one night last week and the store got... Oh no! Did anyone get hurt? That's so scary. Oh, I started to say this earlier. Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago when I asked if anyone has ever heard of Rage Cage? And pretty much everyone said no. Everyone said no. No one had ever heard of Rage Cage, which it's like the most popular drinking game in California. And it was a drinking game, although my brother may have introduced it to his friends in Iowa. So that might be why people were playing it in Iowa. Apparently, other people know it by the name of Stack Cup. Has anyone heard of the game Stack Cup? Is that one familiar? I think Rage Cage is just a better name. Stack Cup makes more sense for the game, but Rage Cage is just better. Sounds better. From what you heard, everyone is okay, but the suspect was shoplifting, then threatened the asset protection guys by waving a gun around. That is so scary. I'm glad that no one got hurt. Yeah. I'm glad you were off duty. So you're a security guard? Do you like it? I know that the security guards at the casino that I worked at had some really fun stories. And not so fun stories. Shade. Do you have a preferred pair of glasses that you would like to pick out? funniest part was that the guy got arrested by hiding in a woman's restroom at a nearby. So okay, so he didn't even like get away with it. Good, that's good. Schmidt, did you have a preferred pair of sunglasses or glasses? Sunglasses isn't accurate anymore. Oh, the green and red ones, these ones? Alrighty. Marshbang, hello! How are you? Thank you for joining. You feel bad for the restroom? Why? Okay. Timer, 10 minutes. Starting now. Oh, right, yeah. These ones are pretty cool. The brand is 99 proof. Oh, it was from a color run. Live Life in Color. My dad must have gotten these for me when he did a color run. Yeah, Schmidt, hi, welcome in. How you doing? How's your Monday going? Could be better, but always relaxing here, so... Alright, well, I'm glad that you find this place relaxing, and that you feel comfortable here. Seeking unemployment, thank you so much for the lurk! Hello! If you're lurking, that means you're live. Okay. Let's see if my computer will tolerate this. Probably not. Evil Rafis, hello! How are you doing? Thank you, Evil Rafis. Schmidt picked them out. Anyhow, you're a security guard, got tired of doing restaurant work and needed something because you're starting to kind of slow down a bit. Fair enough. Do you like it? I used to be a cocktail waitress in a couple different bars. I cannot stand serving food. Serving alcohol was a lot of fun. I mean, there were issues with it, obviously, because there's issues with every job. But I cannot stand serving food. People are so much meaner. Everything is more temperamental, things take longer, then people are annoyed with you, and it's not your fault, and you're the one that gets shot for it. Messenger always gets shot when it's restaurant work. The last place that I worked, I would end up having to serve food way more frequently than I wanted, and the tip out method was so fucked up. Just got out of the shower. What is my favorite color glasses? Which ones? These are my favorite? My favorite ones are the ones that I actually wear, which are over there, and they're yellow. But I think my favorite color, I mean, I actually normally don't like yellow, I just really like those glasses. My favorite color rotates between purple, blue, and green, depending on the shade and my mood, sometimes red. God, why is it so hot in here? I've got the fan on and everything. No, I think it's cooler out now. I could probably open up the curtains more. I should wear these fanboys all the time. You know, I've thought about making a redeem where it's like I wear a certain pair of sunglasses for the entire stream, or a pair of glasses, but I would have to specify it can't be the stupid glasses, like the refractor glasses or anything, and then it would get complicated if someone were to... I just feel like that would be too complicated, so y'all just have to save up and then make me wear, like, keep refreshing. Security work is kind of a double-edged sword. It really depends on the post, the people you work with, and rather or not workplace politics that are involved, which is the worst if a contractor starts disputing every small thing with your company. It's all contracted work. That makes a lot of sense. When I worked at the casino, the people I considered friends that I hung out with the most were not the other cocktail workers. Alright, fair enough. It's alright, 10 minutes starting now. I feel so cool right now. But the workplace, it's like my coworkers honestly kind of sucked. I had to go to HR a couple different times because they were just mean. Which I'm not normally that person. Normally I'll just sort of try and work it out, but it was so bad. Do you like the post you currently work at? Well, I wasn't sure if you were like worked... Okay, do you like the place that you currently work at? Because, I mean, the security guards that I worked with only worked at the casino. They worked for the casino, sort of. But the security guards were always the coolest people there, the most real. The least likely, well, with a few exceptions, the least likely to get pulled into casino drama. I put on lotion after my shower, and it's vanilla scented. So my hands smell like vanilla right now, and it smells really good. I don't normally like vanilla scented lotion because it's always too sweet, but this smells good. Like, I like vanilla extract smell. I think that more lotion should be vanilla extract, but most of the time when you get vanilla scented stuff, it's like vanilla cupcake, and that's just too sweet. And I think that's what this is, but for whatever reason, I actually like it right now. You like it? It keeps you busy here and there because people being Ari. People being crazy? I don't know what that means. The only downside is you gotta stand the whole shift. Double shifts are the worst. That does seem like a major downside. I can't stand for very long because I have knee problems, so that just sounds like torture to me. I know that I mean, I do have to work. How long are your shifts normally? Because whenever I work events for the liquor companies, I'm normally standing the entire time.
I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
You could be waiting longer, you know. $10 starting now. You couldn't help it. You know, eventually I'll get one that is on the screen so you can actually see. Gotcha. Alright, well I appreciate you shortening it because I don't want anyone's feelings hurt. And I know that that's not an entirely accurate statement anymore. I look amazing. Thank you so much, RealJet. You are more than welcome to redeem more sunglasses to prolong this experience. On Instagram I posted a picture recently, or a series of pictures that is just... I had the one... Here, I'll just pull them up and show it to you guys. But I captioned it, "My oath to you guys is to continue to collect things to put on my face/head. More ears, hats, crowns, maybe a beard or something. I probably don't need any more sunglasses." And it's that one where I've got all of the things. And then this one, which was from my last actual stream. And then this one. She's okay. Thank you so much, Archimus. Aren't you streaming right now? Pay attention to your own stream. I'm probably muted, so you can't even hear me responding. I just went over to Urkimus's stream and said, "Focus on your own stream, mate." Okay, for real, who is this Urkimus? So Urkimus is... I'm only saying this because I'm definitely muted. He is another streamer who I do consider... I can shout him out. He's another streamer who I do consider a friend, and he's helped me a lot with like setting up overlays and brainstorming, coming up with ideas. And he's also a really good streamer of his own, and he is live right now if you want to go check him out. But obviously he can never hear me say that we're friends, because as far as he knows, we're just acquaintances. Alright? He steals all of my ideas and I just, you know... You're gonna go troll him? Alright, have fun. Unfortunately, Sans UnderTale official is not yet present. I'm sorry, this is very unprofessional.
You gosh, it's so hard.
Okay, I will stop this in a second. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, but perhaps I should get to the game already. It has been. I mean, I know I've chatted with you guys before getting to the game for significantly longer than this. You know a funny way to troll a streamer? Do fake raids. What's a fake raid? Just had someone DM me about OnlyFans. Free OnlyFans here! Well, no thank you. I only do OnlyFans when there's a space between only and fans. Because I like fans. Oh my gosh, Tedasura, that's me! Basically pop in with one person saying it's a raid, then leave multiple times and act like you're sorry that they're being... No, that's mean. That's just being annoying. As much as we talk shit to each other, we're still... Also, just so you know, he does monitor... He'll have people that he's lurking in, and he'll see their chats, so he probably just saw you say that. You're back? Welcome back. Trolling Archimus is so... He's a fun guy. He's a cool streamer. I would recommend y'all go check him out. Because as much shit as I give him, he's a cool person. And he's a good person, which I think is more important. It happened to you once when you tried streaming a bit? That just sounds really annoying to me, Palagriz. Yeah, I don't think I'd find that entertaining. Okay, yeah. Alright, I've got this, and I've got... Alright, I'm going to go and turn that light off, and then I will get ready to stream. UnderTale. For you, it was funny because it distracted you during a Star Trek game, and it blew up your shop during an ambush. Funniest thing because you blamed it on the first mate character who was attractive for a game character. Alright. Well, maybe I don't fully understand the situation then. And also, everyone's humor is different. Like, yeah. So if you guys found it entertaining and your friends knew that you would find it entertaining, then that's awesome. It blew up your ship during an ambush. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna go turn off that light. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, ears. Grim Saphirin, hello! Welcome in. Zircon, oh my gosh, so glad that you made it. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Just in time, too. I'm about to start the game.